Welcome back, guys. Mike Stearns with Ascend Digital Agency. So today I want to take a moment to discuss vanity stats. So what is a vanity stat? A vanity stat is going to be a piece of data or a set of data that at the surface level looks really attractive, very compelling. Oftentimes, if you dig a bit deeper, it's not nearly as exciting as what you would initially see. For instance, if you have two companies, one company that's doing $3 million in revenue and another company that's doing $3.5 million in revenue, if you just looked at those two numbers, you would have to assume that the $3.5 million company is doing better off, it's more financially healthy, etc. But if you dug a little bit deeper, potentially the $3 million company could be a lot more profitable than that $3.5 million company. So what company would you rather be a part of? When we're running a business, we want to make sure that, yes, gross revenue is important, but we want to understand what the profitability is. If you don't do your due diligence to dig beneath those surface level stats, you won't have that understanding. You could take a step further and even take it out of context of business and look at personal goals. So let's say you have a goal over the next 90 days to lose 10 pounds. You could start by measuring your body fat percentage. Maybe you want to lean out a little bit, right? Which would typically be the goal if you're trying to lose weight. Measure your body fat percentage, measure your body muscle percentage. You could go over the next 90 days and lose that 10 pounds. And at the surface level, that would seem like a win. However, you could also go after that 90 days and being 10 pounds lighter on the scale, realize that that shirt that you thought was going to fit better doesn't quite fit better. That pair of pants are even tighter than before. And if you go and you test your body fat percentage and your muscle composition, you might notice that you've lost 10 pounds, but you've also lost muscle and your body fat percentage has increased. So at the surface level, seems like you've accomplished your goal and it's a win, but upon digging a little bit deeper, that's not the case. And I can't stress the importance of not becoming enthralled with vanity stats, because it doesn't just relate to revenue. If you take a look at your marketing channels and how you're leveraging different platforms to generate opportunities for the business to grow, this happens all the time. You know, if you have 3 different lead sources online, and one lead source you're acquiring leads at $100, one lead source you're acquiring leads at $80, and then you have another lead source where you're paying $150 for a lead, you could take a look at it and say, well, the one that's, acquiring leads at $150 is the least efficient way of acquiring customers for us. However, that lead source could be closing leads at 2 or 3x the rate of your other marketing channels. So really, pound for pound, it is more efficient as far as acquiring leads. And I see this all too often. So I just wanted to take a minute to discuss that, to make sure that you guys are paying very close attention to the things that really matter, the actionable data that you should be making choices about growing your business off of. And again, not necessarily making decisions based off of surface level data that is misleading. So like and subscribe below. Feel free to comment. If there's other things that you guys would like us to touch on, feel free to drop that in the comments as well. We'll look forward to talking again soon. Thanks.